I didn't know we were live. Corey, how are you talking to me? Didn't. That's funny. Okay. And then I'm going to share that on Facebook and figure this thing out over here. Okay. So, hi, Kyle. So, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out this live YouTube thing before we actually go live. Oh, you guys are over there. Before we actually go live with the panel and everything that I'm doing, and I'm just kind of throwing it all together and plugging stuff in to see what works. Okay. Clayton is going to remind me if I need to go on a pee break. Clayton, I know who you are. Alrighty then. So, tell me this. First of all, does it sound like you're hearing me from this microphone and not just the normal microphone on anything else? Does it sound like it's professional quality? Because when we do this, I'm going to have 3 other women here. We've got seats for them. I've got this boom mic, which I'm told is supposed to be great. This is the Sennheiser MK416, I believe. They actually use it to make movies, so I hope that's money well spent. That those 2 guests will share, and then I have another microphone over there. I have these other mics, but it's like all these cables and wires everywhere. All right, so Corey says it sounds good. Awesome. Christopher Howard, hi everyone. Sergio, you guys are so awesome. So I promise I won't look like this when we go live. And so this is what I'm trying to do. I set up a main camera. I've never worked with OBS before, and I just learned. YouTube's great for that. I set up a single cam, and so the switching should be seamless. There should be just a little bit of, like a fade, like a real little fade. And I know it may look like nothing, but I am telling you guys, it took a lot of work to build what you guys are seeing. All right. Now I want you to see this because it's important whether you are on your phone versus on a desktop when you're chatting. And I think most people, I think you guys are chatting on a laptop maybe. Ooh, see? That's not right. The whatchamacallit isn't right. Let me see if that changes it. Okay, so then that changes it. Christopher Howard. Yes, only the best. Okay, so Alfonso, you're watching on the phone. When I am on this thing here where you see the live viewer chat, are you even able to read the chat or is it too small? And if it's too small, is it bothersome? Okay, so that's what I want to know. Tez, hello there. Okay, so now we get to see some of the. Why don't you guys tell me what you like best? Whether you like this live viewer chat thing. It's too small. Yeah, I figured that it would probably be too small if you're on your phone. What I'm going to try to be able to do, and I don't know how to do it yet, is actually being able to take, if I go on more than one thing, like if I do FaceTime and YouTube and something else, which actually I really don't think I will, but to be able to pull all the chat from all the different venues and put it on one thing. But on an iPad, it looks great, says Tez, so I'm for that. Okay, between all the camera angles, my main camera angle right there. Doesn't look too messy, huh? Okay. Versus the single cam. Listen, this is a one-woman production here, so I can't get too fancy. And then we've got a chat scene. Dang it, why do each time I go to the chat scene it looks like that? Huh. That's a pain in the... Can I say ass? I think I can say that's a pain. And then each time I do okay, someone who knows anything has to tell me why Hi, Aki. So there's a delay on the cell phone. I think there are delays everywhere. It lags behind the computer. Oh, okay. Well, then that's because it's your cell service. So everyone is going to have probably a different lag time. Okay, Corey says I can say whatever I want. So there, but it's a real pain in the ass at this thing. Each time I go to it, the chat changes sizes. Yeah, it's all zoomed in. That sucks. You know what it sucks? It sucks cotton balls. That's what it sucks. And if I do that, then it goes back to normal. But I don't want to have to keep on doing that. Because I've never watched anything live on YouTube before and done the chat while watching. Do I even need the viewer chat box, you guys? Or are you guys able to chat and watch at the same time where I don't even need that window? What you think? And you know what else I want to do? I want to test a phone call. I want to test a phone call. I wish there was a way for you guys someone to give me their phone number without doing it publicly, because I don't want you to have to do that. Hey, Frank. Hey, Kyle, are you still on there? Because I've got your number. Maybe I'll call you. But then you're going to be on the air. Is that okay with you? And I also want to test this other stuff. Now, again, for anyone who's either experienced or watches a lot of YouTubers, which I don't, I've never watched a YouTuber. I don't know who or what a YouTuber is. Does this make me a YouTuber now? You like the chat better with the black background? Yeah, it's supposed to, the reason why I did that, and by the way, my dear, it took a lot of searching around to be able to make it a transparent background. And that's so that it's not so distracting, when you guys are doing all that stuff. All right. By the way, Clayton Hicks is someone who's followed me on social media for quite some time. I keep blocking him and he keeps on coming up. I think you're probably harmless, but he has this thing about peeing, and he will continue to talk about it. Alrighty then. We serve all kinds. So I'm going to depend on you guys whether you think this chat window on the screen is even needed. Because otherwise, if we don't have that, then you've got this. And you will... I'm going to have someone here help me with the camera so they can move the camera and you'll be able to look at our other guests. Aki likes how it looks on the laptop. Very nice. Chat or not. Okay, Clayton, thanks for the reminder, honey. And then the single cam, which probably is not the most attractive. Right there. Hi, Sam. Okay, you guys. And then, now again, I know that many of you guys have probably watched a lot of YouTubers and all that stuff. I have not, and this is kind of my first thing, which is why I'm testing it. I was trying to work with a mixer, which I've never worked with before, and a laptop, and trying to make everything kind of work. So if this works, if you're about to hear some of this stuff, I will be uber happy. Now, my first topic, I got to remember what camera I'm looking at. My first topic on June 2nd is going to be Love After 40. What? Did you say 40? Yes, I said 40. In fact, a lot over 40. And all the women on the panel will be over 40. One of them's over 50. And they're going to talk about Love After 40. So, and then my Facebook friend said they also want a show with just men. So I'm putting that together. And surprise, women are more apt to sharing all their stuff. And I've got a few men, and I'm looking for someone who. So I've got a gay man, I've got a man who is divorced. He is a celebrity, and I'm so surprised and really thankful that he's going to talk to us. And I know if he's, I mean, we all struggle with relationship issues, right? So he's going to talk to us. And so that's two. And I need one more guy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, so I need one more guy. And I think I have one, actually. Well, what am I talking about? So he's like married and I think married the second time. Okay. When I'm on this thing, I can't see you guys, the chat, unless I'm on this. Huh. Well, oh, it's not synced? Let me see. Bruce Lee audio. There's a delay, which I expect. With the chat. Okay, so which camera is it more delayed? Okay, is it more delayed when I am on... I bet you it's more delayed when I'm on the single camera. This one. Versus this one. Oh, actually that might be a worse delay. You guys can help me figure that out. Damn it, there it goes again. All right, I may have to just get rid of that chat thing because I don't want to have to do that each time. It's like watching a Bruce Lee movie. Oh, I see what you mean. Everyone was kung fu fighting. I mean, those guys are fast as lightning. Okay, let me see if you guys can hear this, okay? Oh, wait, no.
Heard her before.
Sorry, you guys. Wrong.
But you've never heard her like this.
Wrong.
It's Lena Wynn, unscripted.
Plug your ears.
And uncensored.
Sorry about that. I know you heard it, but it wasn't the quality it should be. Right? The front is delayed. Yeah, that's my webcam when you use the laptop. Okay, so I won't use it that much then. It's just easier for me to look at because I forget that other camera's over there. All right. Now tell me if you can hear this.
You've heard her before.
Have you?
But you've never heard her like this. It's Lena Wynn, unscripted.
And
uncensored.
Why, thank you very much, Steve. My good friend Steve Kamer did that for me. Isn't he awesome? Okay. Very good. Thanks, guys. Okay, so it works. I am so happy. So that's the regular stuff. And then I made all these other things, like for instance, and what's going to be funny is if there's a real lag, then any dancing we do to music is going to look stupid, right? Like if I'm talking about, oh, Hoi Hoi is on. Hi. Hoi Hoi is a Vietnamese restaurant that I held a fundraiser at one time. Delicious food. Thanks for hopping on. I'm just testing this out here. Just dance like no one's looking. Hey, honey, that's all we do. That's all we do. In fact, I'm able to do that now. So before when I was working for CBS, like I was afraid to. Yeah, so if I use the webcam to dance, I'd look funny, right? Okay. Huh. This is my mission to make it sync here. Yeah. Love that song. Sorry, guys. This is me all day. This is me all day now that I don't work. I sit at home and I do this stuff, and And okay. When you do this podcast, will all your guests be in studio or via video conferencing? Sam, all my guests are going to be in studio because I haven't figured out that Skype stuff yet, and I really don't want to, actually. Tez has to sleep now. Tez, where are you from that you have to sleep now? Or do you work like a morning shift or something? Clayton, I know you were being helpful. I peed before coming on the streaming thingy, so I'm good. I WhatsApp calls. Okay, I signed up for WhatsApp once because someone asked me to. For whatever reason, he thought it was more, I don't know, he was overseas and wanted to tell me something. Toronto, Canada. That's awesome. Okay, who is, I'm not sure I have your number, Aki. Is there anyone here who's also on my Facebook who would be willing to give me their number so I can test whether my phone line works? Because that was also quite a thingy that I had to go through. Google Hangouts. Ah, interesting. Okay. Okay, everyone say goodbye to Tez, who's in Toronto, who has to go to bed now. Toronto, I believe, is 3 hours ahead of us, 9:12. Ooh, early sleeper. Okay, my computer's going to die. Oh, stand by. All right. Okay. So this is kind of fun, huh? What I have to get used to is I don't know what I'm looking at, actually. I've got so much stuff on my screen right now. You guys would... anyway, okay. So I am looking to see if I can get someone who's on my friends list who I can call to test out the phone thingy. Hi, Dan. Bye, Tez. Hey, Tez, remember to subscribe to the channel so that you'll get and I think it's not just subscribing. I think there's a little bell thing that you have to click so that you get notifications. Whoa. Oh, you guys, I just got a great text. I can't tell you about it right now. But very good news. And when I tell you about it, you're going to remember you saw it when I got this text here. Ooh, I almost texted him that. All right. Ruben. Okay, Ruben, message me. I might have your number, but message me on Facebook, will you? If you're willing to go live on the air. Call Denny. He's at work, though. In fact, what the heck? Oh, okay, Aki. I'm going to call Aki. Okay? So here we go. Here's the next test. The next test is calling my friend Aki. And we'll see what Aki's got to say here. And we'll see if you can hear him. I hope there's no feedback. Please tell me you guys can hear that. Oh my God, I want to prank people now.
Hello.
Hi, Aki.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Here's the other thing, Aki, is when you do a phone call like this, you have to turn down whatever volume you're watching us on YouTube. So because there's a delay.
Okay, great.
All right. Can everyone hear Aki fine? Aki, you got to say something because otherwise I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me fine? Wesley, can you hear me? My son's listening. Can you hear me?
Yes, they can hear you. That's
They can hear me.
awesome.
Great.
Cool. Are you going to be joining in on June 2nd?
Yes, I told Wesley, just my son, that he'll be going. He's going to be bowling, yeah, so it'll be at least two of us. I'll try to get my other son as well.
That's June 1st, honey. That's June 1st.
June 1st, yes, sorry.
That's June 1st for the bowling and karaoke event. June 2nd is when I have those three ladies here, and we're all going to be talking about Love Over 40.
Oh, yes, I definitely have that on my calendar.
Oh boy.
I,
And
I I could use some tips, because
you know what?
I,
Let me tell you, each time I've told anybody that we're doing this, the reaction is always the same. I think there's a lot of interest in it. I think it's going to be funny. What I really love about the three people I have on the show is that one, one of them's a lesbian who is dating someone half her age. She's been engaged. She like wants to have a baby. She's trying to, you know, which in itself is a show. We also have a woman who divorced, did the
okay,
dating thing, and
right.
then remarried her ex-husband. Now, I know a couple people like that, and I always thought they were nuts. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm in your same boat as you. I don't think that would be happy in my reality.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
and then we have another woman who's been married twice. I think you probably know who I'm talking about. She has done the whole online dating thing. In the short time relatively that I've known her, she's been through quite a few boyfriends. So anyway, whether it's a woman listening to us because you're dealing with the same stuff, or maybe men trying to get some insight, I think that's going to be great. Yes, it's Elsa, Sam. Okay, cool. Aki, say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye.
Long
Goodbye,
time
Lena.
listener,
Goodbye,
first time
everyone.
caller.
Thank you. I appreciate this.
Okay, honey, I'll talk to you later.
Good luck. All right.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks. Okay, I'm totally in love with this. I've always said in my 20 something years working on TV that I would love a radio job. This is kind of like that in that I could wear whatever. I just happen to be in my, I'm at home. But that I don't have to get all dressed up and all made up and stuff for work. So I did all that for like over 2 decades, and this is fun. All right, what's everyone saying? This is better than radio, kind of. I mean, I can't roll out of bed and do this, you know. Ooh, we got someone from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Kevin, in the house. Am I dating myself? Okay, bye, Aki. Aki's got to go and take his son to soccer practice. The life of a dad. Okay, em đẹp quá. So pictures good, sounds good. Yay! And everyone who's watching us right now, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel and tune in on June 2nd to 1:30 p.m. Pacific, and we're going to try this. We're actually going to try to have a conversation with 4 women in the same room at the same table and see if you'll be able to hear us. Okay, so here we are on the chat scene, and here we are on the main camera. Do you guys have a preference? Like if you're watching on YouTube and you're participating in the chat, does it make a difference to you at all? So main camera, and there we are. Gosh darn it all. Why does it do that? If someone can help me with that, that would be awesome, but I don't know why it does that. So each time I go back to this thing, each time I go back to this thing, that happens. And I don't know how to fix it. Okay, anyway. So do you guys have a preference? If you like seeing the big screen versus the screen with the chat on it? And then, of course, there's this, but there's a delay, and that's no bueno. How big of a delay is it? Is it really bad? I mean, is it bothersome? I think it's good just to have a second camera, like if the other camera's moving or something like that. Or if, like, Elsa starts picking her nose, and because I'm a friend, I'm going to switch to another camera. There it goes again, gosh darn. Yeah, that really sucks. What does it suck? Everybody know? It sucks cotton balls. Big screen is better. Big screen. Just not sure how you're going to be able to get everyone on camera. Well, Elsa, or there's 1 chair, 2 chair, 3 chair, and then we've got our main camera, which is actually a very nice Sony XD. And I'm going to have Denny helping me with that camera. So it's not just going to sit there. He'll be able to move it and, whatever. Okay, so there's a delay on that other one. Video conferencing would be better. Well, here's the thing about video conferencing. It's different when you're having a conversation with someone and you're actually sitting across from them, than it is for video conferencing, because for the most part, your guests, and depending on who they are, if they're just regular people, not everyone is used to just looking at a camera and having a real conversation. You don't get the same stuff. Okay, so now here we're going to go back on the main camera. So here's my question. I'm here on the main camera, and so what's really interesting is I don't see I guess I could, no, that's no bueno. I need to somehow see the chat. And yep, that's no good either. All right, well, I'm going to have to figure that out before. I got 2 weeks to figure it out. Right. And then now I'm going to go on Facebook and see if the Facebook people get it. Because everyone's like saying you got to do it on Facebook, not YouTube. But I think YouTube is going to be better in the long run. All right. Coolio. All right. First of all, as you all know, we lost a star maybe 2 weeks ago. And it's been my favorite character. Nope. All right. Oop. Quiet down. That's better. Wow. Chewbacca's on really loud there. All right. Sorry, you guys. This is just kind of trying to... There, I go back to it and look. What the heck? I need someone to help me with this. I don't know why it does that each time I go away from it. Jim Roder doesn't see a delay at all. Oh, that's cool, Sam. Use someone's smartphone to do Facebook Live at the same time. That's true, I could. Yeah, you're right, I could. The other thing I could also do is... No, I can't do it with this. I could use another computer. But maybe we should just keep it simple, shall we? I am just ecstatic that, one, you guys can hear me, and that you guys can hear, the stuff that the sounds and stuff that I came up with, Is anyone there? David Chappell is texting me. Clearly, he does not know what's going on right now. Hi, Lisa Meester. All right. Anything else you guys want to add about what you'd like to see? Or if you're going to be tuning in on June 2nd, Sunday, June 2nd, for this Love After 40 conversation, are there any topics that you would like to hear about? Hey Sam, send me a direct message on Facebook, will you please? Thanks, Sam. Yeah. Although I will say that when we have the actual podcasting with the guests, that there's going to be a lot of conversation going on right here. I mean, every so often, I think I think the chat is going to be mostly for you guys, and you guys will be able to pay closer attention to it. And of course, obviously, when I'm alone, but I think that with other people here. Now, let's test some of these microphones, shall we? Whoops. Oh yeah, turned that one on. That's good. And Red, where are you, Red? And you're, I can't reach it. But that all looks good. So everything is working. I am so happy about this. David. Oh, that's the other thing. I think I'm going to have to put my phone on whatever that is, airplane mode or something like that. Thank you. I'm on YouTube Live right now. Oh, I got that important text. Okay, you guys. Thank you for participating in this test. You guys actually have been a lot of great help. I just need to figure out what the heck I'm going to do about this chat window that keeps on going each time I go in and out of it. And I may be doing this again before we actually do the actual streaming. So thank you very, very much. Let's, you know what? Should we just, just for the heck of it, just for fun, should we go through some of the sounds that I have? Of course, you've probably heard this if you've heard my my podcast on online dating. Right. They don't make stuff like this anymore. Dun, 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 dun. That's like happy stuff. They just don't make stuff like that anymore. And then, of course, if any of the ladies kind of get funky. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, goodness. That's fun. Sorry, you guys, this is me just nerding out and, I thought this was appropriate.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Well, good morning. Okay, just playing here, you guys, just playing. Hope no one gets their panties in a bunch over anything. All right, and got some other stuff up my sleeve to be shown later. Hey, woman. Who said hey, woman? Here. Oh, and here's the other thing. On YouTube, forgive me if I don't recognize who you are because all of these names are not like your name on Facebook, so I may not know who the heck you guys are. I know that a lot of my friends will actually sign up on YouTube and have like a completely different, name thingy that I don't. So, oh, Dwight, see, there you go. Dwight, a.k.a. W.G. Flake, whatever. All right, so that'll be fun. You know what I need to figure out is how oh, yeah. Oh, Mama can just do that right there. Mm-hmm. Hi, Richard. Thank you. Seriously, I'm so happy and thank you for that. Because for a person who is in front of the camera all the time and knows nothing about all of this stuff, for anyone who doesn't know, you would not believe how kind of tricky it can be working with different, like, Sony and this and that, and with an analog and digital and this thingamajigger and that thingamajigger, to be able to route everything and make it work right. And really, the only way I can test it is actually to go live. So this is what you guys are doing. There is no subject today, honey. We are just testing this out to make sure that, one, you can hear me, that I can see you. We tried a phone call earlier, and, that was great. So it just looks like everything is working. See, I'm gonna have to come up with more sounds. Audio is breaking up on your end. Well, what's wrong with your end? Hit that like button, everyone. Richard, thank you for saying that. I'm glad, Jim. That's right. Hit the like button. I should come up with something to remind people that, because what was that? Oh, it's probably my computer. I need to put that on airplane mode or whatever the heck. No, the do not disturb or something like that. That's what I need to do to make sure that that works. Okay. So you guys are awesome. I'm probably going to have to end up doing this again because I'm going to make some adjustments and just make sure that everything is good. I don't actually have all the lights on. I just have one on right now. So it'll probably look a little different. And then we should be good to go. I am so glad I have you guys here to help me. Thank you, everybody. And remember, if there's something that you want to hear us, a topic, a subtopic that you want to hear us talk about when we do our thing on June 2nd, let me know. Message me or comment or whatever. But this ain't your mama's TV, so we'll be able to talk about anything and everything. Well, thank you. Isn't that fun? Hey, Frank. Okay. All right, everybody. I actually have to go and remember. I want you guys to remember this. That when we first came on live, I got a text, and it's super awesome. I can't share it with you, but I shall remind you. I'm going to remind you. It's really fun, and I actually have to get right back to him. So I'm going to do that. Mwah. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to like, to subscribe. There's a little bell thing, I think, that you're supposed to click on for notifications, probably, something like that. And we'll see you next time. Now I have to figure out how to turn it off. How do I turn this off here? That's the other thing. Right. Okay. I guess you just hit end stream. Bye.